Welcome back to a new video. We're back in the gym again today, again with a leg workout. But in my last video, I focused on my quads. So in today's video, we're going to focus on glutes and hamstrings. I just wanted to show you how cute this shirt looks, but I cannot train with my neck. Oh. So let's warm up, mobilize, and get ready to train our glutes. Okay, our first exercise is going to be a deadlift. Now, deadlift comes in many different variations. We have conventional deadlift, we have stiff leg deadlift, Romanian deadlift, dumbbell deadlift, one leg deadlift, kettlebell deadlift, deficit deadlift. There are so many ways to deadlift. The one thing that they all have in common is they target your hamstrings. And it's a wonderful compound move, so we're going to start with deadlift. The variation that I'm going to do today is the Romanian deadlift. I'm going to talk you through how this is done. Now, for a Romanian deadlift, you come to the bar just like the other deadlifts. You want to be really close to the bar, almost touching the bar. And instead of keeping your legs dead straight, you're going to have a slight bend in the knees as you push your hips back when you reach down to the bar. Your chest is up. There's still a sinking in your lower back here. You're going to grab the bar just outside your shoulder distance and come all the way up, squeezing the glutes. Go back here, slight bend in the knees, feeling the stretch in your hamstrings, and come back up. All right, let's do it. We're going on to a sumo squat. Now, I'm doing a sumo squat with a kettlebell. Now, usually when you're doing a sumo squat, as you come down, the weight lands in front of you. So your legs are apart and the weight would be here in front of you. I want the weight to come right in between my legs. So as I come down, I'm going to come a little forward with my upper body so that I can hit exactly where I want to hit on this sumo squat. Now, I'm doing it with a kettlebell because I don't want to focus at all on my upper body strength. Arms nice and straight. All the focus is on my legs as I work on my glutes in this move, sumo squats. Let's do it. Okay, so moving on to our third movement, we're going to focus on the gluteus medius. Now, often when we think about working our glutes, we think about the maximus. Let me show you here on me. The maximus, which is the meaty part here, the biggest part of your glutes. But the glutes, they're divided into three basic muscles. We have the maximus, we have the medius, and we have the minimus. I'll show you a picture right here. Well, I'll bring you a picture up so you can see what I mean. Now, I'm working on the gluteus medius, which is the top upper part of your glute muscle. And any lateral move is going to hit here. So I'm going to go into side lunge, which is going to target our gluteus medius. You can have 2 dumbbells or 1. I'm going to use 1 dumbbell in this exercise, holding it in front of my chest. I'm going to step out and go back into a lunge, hitting my gluteus medius. Let's go. Now we're going to do Bulgarian split squats. I love this exercise. It's so hard, but it's also just as effective. Now we've seen a lot of videos or heard a lot of cues as to how to get into correct position. There's the sitting and extension method, and then when you stand up, this is where you start to get into position. We've also heard about the 3-step method where you take 3 steps, that's how you get into position. And they're both great methods. The one that I like to use is the kneeling position. We start in a quad stretch. Now I am training glutes and hamstrings, and even though you will target your quads as well in this exercise, it's an excellent movement for your glutes and hamstrings. But I find we don't always do it correctly because some people say it's not a hard exercise, and it is. So if it's pretty easy for you to do, maybe check your form. Make sure you're doing it correctly. Now we're going to start in a quad stretch position, and then we'll push up, which is showing you that you are definitely getting the full range of motion and you are really doing this exercise correctly. Let's show you how. Starting, knee on the floor. The other leg should be in a nice 90-degree angle. Let me adjust the camera so you can see me correctly. You see my back knee here on the floor, my front leg, perfect 90-degree angle. From here now you're going to push up. This is going to show that you are doing the exercise correctly and that you're getting the full range that you're supposed to get in this exercise. And we're winding down. I'm going to be doing some hypers. I love hypers. Every time I go to a commercial gym, I look first for a hyper extension machine and I grab it. Anytime I can do it, I do. Now, I don't have a hyper extension machine at home, so I'm going to be using a stability ball. It's not as effective, so anytime you have access to the machine, use it. I'm going to go over and come up where I'm going to be focusing on my glutes in this movement. Now, because I don't have as much height as I would have in a commercial gym, I'm going to hit a little bit of my low back as well, which is okay for me. Now, when you're setting it up, if you have a stability ball, you may have to secure your legs to make sure that you stay stable. I've been doing it for a while, so I don't need to secure my legs, but sometimes if that will help you, have someone hold your legs, put your legs under a barbell, secure your legs so you can come up. I don't need to secure my legs, but we're going to go into hypers. The best exercise for your glutes and consequently your hamstrings, they get some work as well, is the hip thrust. There's no ands, ifs, or buts. It is the best move. Now, I didn't do hip thrust in today's workout, but that's not saying it's not a fantastic move. It really is, and usually I include it in my workouts. I already did it this week twice, so I'm not doing it today, but I just want you to know if glutes is your focus, you want to be doing hip thrust. I'm going to end my workout today with a glute bridge. I'm going to have my legs up on the bench, and I'm just going to come up body weight glute bridge because, of course, you cannot ignore some form of a thrusting movement if you're really trying to grow your glutes. So the final exercise today, elevated leg glute bridge. And that brings us to the end of my glute and hamstring workout today. I hope you enjoyed training with me. Until next time, I'm going to encourage you to decide on what you want, commit to it, and you will be successful. Happy training. Thanks so much for watching. Please press like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more content. Check out this video here on how to train your quads.